In the vast, unfathomable silence of deep space, where no planet spins and no sun shines, something moved. And it wasn't drifting like debris or dancing along a comet's path. This was purposeful. Detected not by a billion-dollar observatory but by one of humanity's oldest messengers, Voyager 2. A spacecraft launched in the 1970s, now operating far beyond the solar system, had captured something so strange that scientists are questioning the very framework of astrophysics. Voyager didn't just observe a fluctuation. It recorded an anomaly, a traveling object or entity moving with rhythm, intelligence, and precision that nature shouldn't produce. Was it a rogue object? A new form of cosmic matter? Or something artificial? And if artificial, whose? Voyager 2's instruments are relics of the analog era, yet they captured the first traces of this anomaly through the plasma wave detector. At first, a low-frequency pulse, then irregular flickers and directional shifts, and finally a sustained movement pattern. The detection came from beyond the heliopause, in interstellar space, where the environment is expected to be flat and silent, a whisper in a cosmic desert. Scientists immediately ruled out conventional explanations: no asteroid belts, no comets, no dust clouds. Whatever Voyager detected moved, shifted direction, and altered its frequency as if aware of its own trajectory and Voyager itself. Deeper analysis revealed the signal responded to the probe's orientation. Some scientists suggested feedback, as though the object recognized it was being observed. Its behavior resembled a probe scanning its surroundings, not a drifting rock. There is no known propulsion system that can function efficiently in interstellar space, chemical, solar, or nuclear. Yet this object moved without leaving behind detectable exhaust or radiation. Even stranger were the signal modulations, timed bursts of energy followed by silence, repeating in intervals that hinted at intent, cosmic Morse code, or something far stranger. Whispers of artificiality began circulating within the scientific community. Could Voyager 2 have encountered an ancient construct, a technology so advanced it defies current understanding? Perhaps a cloaked reconnaissance device, the interstellar equivalent of a submarine navigating ocean depths. But if artificial, whose? It was far beyond any Earth-made technology, too structured to be debris. Some astrophysicists proposed a natural explanation. A plasma formation that developed a feedback loop, almost like a rudimentary intelligence. Even that theory strained the limits of physics. Whatever Voyager detected, it didn't fit any known cosmic phenomena. This was the kind of observation that forces textbooks to be rewritten. Voyager 2 is currently in the local interstellar cloud, one of the quietest known regions of space, where even a few atoms per cubic centimeter is considered dense. For something to move there with purpose implies it either generates its own energy or rides on unknown interstellar currents. Its path wasn't linear, it curved, paused, and adjusted course as if correcting itself. Researchers now speculate that Voyager might have entered a cosmic sensor field, a region that reacts to any object passing through it. Voyager may have triggered something, and that thought alone has astronomers both thrilled and terrified. As more data arrived, a disturbing repetition emerged. Within the movement data, directional shifts and signal strengths followed intervals of prime numbers, 3, 5, 7. Initially dismissed as noise, waveform analysis revealed harmonics consistent with structured transmission, similar to experimental quantum communication. In other words, the object was moving in code. Where chaos should reign, code appeared. Either scenario, intentional signaling or tracking, is deeply unsettling. Voyager had detected intelligence. Archived telemetry from Pioneer 10 and New Horizons added a chilling context. Both missions had experienced subtle anomalies in regions near Voyager 2's current location, sensor glitches, unexpected trajectory shifts, long dismissed as insignificant. Viewed together, a chilling possibility arose. The object might not be new. It could have been following humanity from the edge of the solar system, moving just beyond observational reach, revealing itself now for reasons unknown. On day 49 of continuous monitoring, the object stopped. Not decelerated, not drifted, it stopped as if fully aware it had been discovered. Over 17 hours, it executed micro-movements forming a tight spiral, the same stabilization pattern used to maintain orbital observatories. Then came a sharp pulse in low-frequency radiation, precise enough to override one of Voyager's legacy safety protocols. The probe realigned its dish, and the signal ceased. Perhaps the object was attempting communication, and Voyager responded unknowingly. Researchers are now divided. Some believe Voyager 2 has encountered an exotic plasma cloud or a new fluctuating phenomenon. But a growing number propose something far more extraordinary: a sentient construct placed in deep space to monitor passage through a galactic corridor. Not a ship, not a creature, but an intelligence designed to observe and interact. Comparisons are drawn to theoretical von Neumann probes, machines built to watch civilizations evolve technologically. If true, humanity has been observed far longer than we realize. Voyager 2 may have crossed a boundary, stepped through a sensor, and awakened something dormant until now. But the implications extend further. If this object is monitoring spacecraft, what else might it be observing? Our communication satellites, our deep space telescopes, even Earth itself? Some theorists suggest it could be adaptive, a construct that learns by watching, calculating, and predicting. Every pulse, every movement could carry intelligence, a record of observations. If so, Voyager 2 is not only witnessing a phenomenon, it is part of one. The signal itself presents new mysteries. Analysis reveals micro-variations, fractal-like patterns embedded within low-frequency bursts. These patterns correlate with Fibonacci sequences, prime number intervals, and nested harmonics. To physicists, it's a language encoded in movement and waveforms, a communication method that is neither sound nor light, yet structured with unmistakable purpose. This discovery has forced a reassessment of the interstellar medium. Previously assumed to be a passive, featureless void, the local interstellar cloud may be more structured than imagined. If intelligent structures exist here, they operate beyond human detection methods, using physics we have only begun to understand. Voyager's encounter is a reminder that even in empty space, the rules we take for granted might not apply. Voyager 2 is drifting deeper into the unknown, carrying with it data that may redefine what it means to explore. It's no longer merely a probe, it has become an unwitting participant in a cosmic dialogue. And if this sentient construct exists, then humanity's understanding of its place in the galaxy must change. For decades, we believed Voyager was a lone ambassador, a bottle adrift in the void. Now, it seems that someone, or something, was waiting, and the message we sent has been received. This is not simply a strange anomaly buried in data logs. It is a paradigm shift, a wake-up call. The silence of space may never be the same. Voyager 2 has made contact with something that watches, evaluates, and responds. The question is no longer whether we are alone, but whether we were ever unobserved. The universe, once thought indifferent, has blinked. And for the first time, we are realizing that even the deepest void may be alive with awareness, waiting, listening, and watching the very vessels we send into the dark. If Voyager 2 has indeed triggered a response, then the void is no longer silent, and the cosmos is no longer passive. Humanity has reached into the abyss, and the abyss has reached back.